me try something that you fucking hate. Spanians kebabs. So here it is, the mixed kebab containing lamb. Woo! Loaded with sauce. Don't know if you can see that, but loaded with sauce. Wait. Excuse me a second. Let me show you. There's a raw piece of chicken. Sydneyfoodplug, Tyrone Harrison. You, sir, are a fucking flop. You wish you had this. Now, if you guys don't know who I'm talking about or referring to, I'm talking about this guy right here, Sydneyfoodplug. And what this guy does is post food reviews on TikTok and YouTube. And now the problem that I have with this guy is that I left a comment on one of his videos calling out how biased his review was. My exact words were, "Lol, biased review, you're standing in front of the workers, fuck me dead, no shame." To his response being, "The lights out front were flickering too much. Whether it's in front of people or not, you're always going to get an honest review from me." Until his girlfriend replied, "Always some that's got to complain about something. Haters gonna hate, broski." And my reply was, "Ain't a hater, broski. Set it for what it is. Get your mouth off his ... And at that point in time, I didn't know that this girl was actually his girlfriend. But anyways, she replied, and he also said it for what it is. Your comment is irrelevant. Why would I take my mouth off of something that's rightfully mine? Know your place, broski." My reply being one word, short and blunt, ew. Then I get another response from Tyrone Harrison, aka Sydneyfoodplug. And he says, "If you check out my story, I'm doing new content. I'm picking one person from the comments to fight every day until I hit 1 million followers. Real gloves, proper location, and real cameras, let me know." And I replied, "Are you all there? I've seen almost all of your videos and you happen to be either inside the store or right in front of where they serve. Until you can't handle the heat, you reek of desperate offering people to fight you because you can't handle criticism." To which he responded, "Except, or you're getting cold feet." This complete fucking waste of oxygen, absolute poor excuse to be a human being, called my kids Downy, meaning Down syndrome. He also said that my kids' eyes are far apart and that must have come from me. Here's the thing, I tried to take all of this into the DMs with this fucking clown and he would not message me, but he could abuse my partner in the DMs, call her fat, and to make fun of our fucking kids. Now, since you spoke shit about myself, my fiance, and my kids, let me clap back. Remember, I tried to take this into the DMs with you, but since you want this all in the public eye, let's go public then. You call me and my fiance fat. Whoa, big fucking deal. Might I add, my fiance had 3 kids back to back to back with me, but you had snack packs back to back to back. So what the fuck is your excuse? Now you're that insecure that you flew all the way over to Turkey to go and get your hairline fixed because it was that far apart and pushed back, it literally looked like the McDonald's fucking logo. Now here's what your hair looked like, and here are some lookalikes that looked exactly like you.
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass.
Now, since you spoke shit about my partner, your missus is literally looking the exact same. Only difference is she hasn't flew to Turkey yet. But I should also mention that wasn't the only thing you went to Turkey for. You also went there to fix your teeth. You scream of insecurity. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror, just smile, and think to yourself inside your head, wow, I am literally fucking fake. I am becoming Kim Kardashian. That's how fucking fake I am. That's what I want you to think. You're living in a fucking fantasy world where you think you can say some shit about someone else's kids because you can't cop some criticism. Wake up to yourself. You know what's so fucking funny though is that whenever somebody mentions Spanian, you get so fucking butthurt and cut about it. Is it because Spanian couldn't give a single fuck about you and left you standing there like the fucking clown and idiot you are? He wanted absolutely nothing to do with your video on Spanian's grand opening. And ever since that cold fucking night, because he just left you standing there in his breeze, you have been going on this massive rampage to talk shit about him. Let me just read one specific TikTok comment left on your recent video. It said, "But they all taste the same. Majority of them even buy off the same supplier. I don't get HSP reviews," referring to snack packs. And your reply was, "Some people overcook their meat, in brackets, Spanians, and some stores who cook it perfectly, Johnny's in brackets, just for one example that could affect the scores. Nobody asked you to talk about fucking Spanian. It doesn't make sense why you constantly try to deface his character and make his business look like complete fucking shit. You seen at the start of the video, we got Spanians kebabs from the Parramatta store and it was fucking perfect. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was fine. And we've been there maybe 3 to 4 times now and have never had a bad issue. I have another comment from someone saying, don't bother bro doing these posts. Spanian had already covered all these already and he does a great job. So don't waste your time, bro. To what Tyrone Harrison responded, I'm an ex-chef. He's an ex-heroin addict. I'm pretty sure I'll continue doing my thing. I replied saying, bet you're too gutless to say it to him instead. If you ever ran into him, you would fall on your knees, which is fucking facts. As someone said in one of your videos, you probably aren't an ex-chef, you were just the dishwasher boy. Honestly, so funny that you would not reply to me in the DMs. You were just too busy popping off at my partner, who is a girl, which is just fucking hilarious. So typical. Hey Tyrone, just think about this for a second. You flexed that you played for the Cronulla Sharks, but you never made the NRL. You know what you are? A fucking loser. You're apparently an ex-chef who absolutely nobody takes serious. You're a fucking loser. Food reviews are full of shit and biased. You're a fucking loser. It looks like you tried to join the police academy. How did that turn out, buddy? You're a fucking loser. So now you're a big fucking security guard sitting on TikTok making bullshit videos. You know what comes next? You're a fucking loser. You have a failed clothing brand. You're a fucking loser. You're a failed bulldog breeder. You're a fucking loser. Is there anything else that you want to be? Oh, that's right. You want to be a boxer offering people out because you can't take criticism. What are you? Jake Paul. It's crazy too because a lot of businesses will work with you because you have somewhat of a following and they're probably paying you back by feeding your fat ass with free food. And I honestly think the main one is Fried Brothers, because if there is any other business out there that does Nashville tenders, you will talk shit about them, but Fried Brothers. It's honestly like you're on your knees sucking on their tenders in real life, if you know what I mean. Just one last thing before I wrap up this video. Before you talk about my appearance, my fiance's appearance, and my kid's appearance, you got to take a long, hard look at yourself. You went to Turkey, got your hair and your teeth done. Well done, right? I hope you don't have any more insecurities. However, you don't look Islander anymore. You look fucking Indian.